Once your loan paperwork has been signed, you'll be ready to request your first draw from your construction loan. A draw is the amount of money you're requesting to pay for each service as it is completed. When you need to pay your contractor or supplier, you will request a draw from your lender for the amount you need. Let's review how to properly request a draw. The first step is to make a manual entry into the amount currently owing column for the funds you are requesting for each part of your project. All money requested will be totaled at the bottom of the column. Occasionally, adjustments to your total contract price may be needed. The Adjustment Change Orders column is where you will document those changes. For example, if you budgeted $5,000 for a subcontractor, but the final cost turned out to be $5,500, you will document that adjustment in this column. Alternatively, if the final cost of a service comes in below budget, you will document that adjustment with a negative dollar amount in the Adjustments column. Correctly using the Adjustment column will ensure your balance to complete does not go below zero. A negative number in the Balance to Complete column indicates the line item is overdrawn, and this part of your project has gone over budget. It is important to correct this because a sworn statement with a negative number in the Balance to Complete column cannot be accepted. Should a portion of your project come in over budget, you will need to draw funding from your cost overrun line item at the bottom. Think of these funds as your allotted bank of adjustment money that will be there for you as budget changes come into play. When making these entries, you will notice the current contract price column will automatically update. Note, the Balance to Complete column on the far right will keep a running total of the costs remaining to complete your project. The total balance in this category should never exceed the remaining funding you have available with GreenStone. Once all figures are entered and you confirm there are no negative numbers in the Balance to Complete column, you will then print the form, sign it in front of a notary, and provide the form to your team at GreenStone and the title company. Once GreenStone and the title company have received your draw request, we will review the sworn statement and perform a title search to ensure there have been no liens placed on the property. If there have been no liens filed, the title company will email your construction disbursement specialist at GreenStone with an endorsement. This will then allow us to disperse the requested funding to you. The money will typically become available to you within 3 to 5 business days after all required documentation has been submitted and deemed accurate. After receiving the funding for your draw and paying the respective subcontractors or suppliers for their services, you will move the amount paid to the contractor over to the Amount Already Paid column. If the amount paid is a different amount than what was originally entered on the sworn statement, you will enter the actual amount paid in the Previously Paid column and notify your construction disbursement specialist of the difference. It is very important you keep accurate records of the amounts paid with lien waiver forms and receipts. This paperwork is a crucial part of your loan process and will need to be provided to GreenStone and the title company before you take another draw. As you request each subsequent draw, you will update the sworn statement, manually moving the previous amount paid over to the Amount Already Paid column, then making a new entry in the Amount Currently Owing column. Again, please be sure to properly use your Adjustments column for any overages or credits that you may have. It is important to remember, when you are ready to make a draw request, it is required that you have the sworn statement updated and all lien waivers from your previous draw before the next draw request may be processed and released. If you have further questions regarding a draw for your construction project, please don't hesitate to reach out to your loan officer or construction disbursement specialist. We're here to help.